Morning.
Good morning, everybody. It is Give Local York 2020. We are live on YouTube. We are live at givelocalyork.org. Welcome. How long is this, Chris? Good morning, everybody. I am Philip Given here with Give Local York today. $475,000 raised so far by 2,319 donors for 293 organizations, including the York County Artist Relief Fund. I have with me Kelly Gibson and Katie Robinette from the York County Artist Relief Fund. How are you guys doing?
Hi. Great.
So obviously, Kelly, the Cultural Alliance of York County has participated in Give Local York before, but if Kelly, if you can just give us a quick synopsis of the York County Artist Relief Fund, how it came to be, and we'll go from there.
Great, thank you. So we've always participated as a donor. We have our own stretch pool for arts organizations, the Arch Match Stretch Pool. This is the first time the Cultural Alliance has acted as a recipient of donations on behalf of York artists. The Artist Relief Fund has come about due to COVID-19. Large mass gatherings, events where artists always make those momentous occasions. You know, you think about those those midnight moments, those fun nights out, where musicians are playing, you've got a great show. All of that has come to a screeching halt for now and in the foreseeable future. And a lot of these artists don't have enough documentation to receive unemployment, to be able to get some of the benefits that, the Federal CARES Act is giving. So this relief fund is really a lifeline for a lot of artists in York County.
I think it's a testament to how quick nonprofit community has to this global. As an artist, what does this mean to you, and what does this mean to?
Well, I was one of the lucky recipients of the Artist Relief Fund, so I'm very thankful for that. But for us artists, we've lost pretty much, as Kelly said, everything into the foreseeable future. Me personally, I operate a business where we do weddings and corporate events and fundraisers. And right now, it's looking like everything is on halt until fall. And even then, we're not even sure what's going to happen. I do have about 20 independent contractors that work with me. So those include musicians, those include production staff. But it's also not just us, it's venues. It's the venues that we work with. A lot of them are still not functioning, and a lot of what's going to happen with us is dependent on regulations with them and that sort of a thing. So really everything's so up in the air. And because we have independent contractors, a lot of them are still waiting on unemployment, and they're struggling right now. So it's very important, and I am very thankful for the assistance, and I really hope that other artists throughout York County, whether you're a musician or a graphic artist or photographer, please go and apply for the grant and see if you can get some help.
So, Kelly, if there is an artist or a musician sitting at home, what should they be doing right now to access some of these funds?
Well, the application is rolling. We're taking applications and giving out dollars until we have no more to give. And so Give Local York is going to be really important to us to continue this effort. Application is at culturalyork.org. Apply. We tried to get funding about 2 weeks after the artists apply. And then if you have the ability, please contribute to the Artist Relief Fund during Give Local York, because those dollars, 100% of those dollars will go back out to York artists. And Katie had a great point. When we say artists, we're talking about the seamstress that sews the costumes for your high school musicals. We're talking about the production guys and ladies who work behind the scenes at your community, theaters. We're talking about the staff at those community theaters. So it's a broad range of people.
Yeah, and I've been live at various points, and one of the messages that I'm trying to send is that you have organizations that are responding to the direct need of our residents in our now. And this is part of that, to bridge that gap. But once we move past into a new normal, as Katie said, fall, we need to make sure that these artists are properly supported. We need to make sure like Taffy and Dream Rights and those organizations have the funds and have the resources from now until they get. I mean, what does Give Local York mean in that larger picture? I mean, we are filling that gap. We've got 498,000.
I think it's going to be huge. I think
Kelly,
the great thing about Give Local York is it's given a platform to organizations to just put that out there to say, we need you now more than ever. Let's come together, York, and really support not only the creative community, but the nonprofits who are doing this good work year in and year out. And, the Arts Match was still there. We're still matching dollars that you're giving to their arts organizations, and we're really thrilled to be doing that. And I think it's more important than ever that we say, the things that are getting you through right now, this time in your life, the music you're listening to, the books you're reading, what you're binge watching, that's been created by a person. And artists are amazing because they create things out of nothing. Only they can do it. they can't be outsourced, right? So we need to support them now more than ever. And that's our whole creative community.
Yeah. And just because we're not performing right now necessarily doesn't mean we are not preparing for the next stage. We have to continue to work to ensure that the fall is successful for all of the artists and all the venues. So we are working still to make that happen.
Katie, I know obviously your leadership through this has been important. If you can speak directly to the artists that are out there that are in your shoes, I mean, what advice do you have for them other than let's, unify and get through this together? What message do you have to your peers today?
I would say think forward, think about what's to come. What can you do to grow yourself and as an artist to maybe learn some new skills, but also don't be afraid to ask for help. I mean, apply for whatever you can. There's a lot of other opportunities out there to apply for. The Music Cares. There's through the Recording Academy. There's a Music Cares grant that's available. There's a lot of available for the as well. So please don't be afraid. If you don't ask, you're not going to get any assistance. So please look at every opportunity available to you.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you want more information on the York County Artist Relief Fund, you can go obviously to givelocal.york.org, search for York County Artist Relief Fund right at the top. You can go to culturalyork.org and get some more information on that. Before we wrap up, Kelly or Katie, if somebody just wants to give another synopsis, if somebody just talk about.
Sorry, my phone is blowing up with support. I just want to say thanks so much, everybody, for those who have supported so far. And, everybody if you can give just a little bit, that's what's going to get us all through. And, this is what artists and creatives have been training for, right? This is the documentation of the songs and the movies and the music that comes out of this is really what's going to be our shared memory of what we've all been going through. So for those makers out there, we'll support you.
Artists are resilient anyway, so that's a great trait that a lot of us have. But the current situation has really put us in a dire position. So it's a lot harder than normal. So like I said, please apply. If you're watching this, please apply for the Artist Relief Grant.
All right. Well, hey, you guys are still on the line. You should know. Just hit over $500,000, so $500,000 raise. 505,000 still going. So thank you guys so much. If you're watching right now, search for the York County Artist Relief Fund on givelocalyork.org. Great organization. Thank you guys so much for joining us today, and we're going to kick it back to one of our promo videos here.
Thank you. Stop.
morning. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, cool. I'm sorry, say it again. Julie Rosenau is supposed to be coming in. So to my knowledge, she's still joining, but I'm not sure. I sent her the link, so I'm not sure. It's Julie, Julie, and then her last name is Rosenau. She's one of our board members. Rosenau, correct, Rosenau. Correct, she's one of our board members. Okay, good. Okay. Cool. Cool. Okay. Alright. Yeah, if it works for you, it works for you and Phil. Say it again. Sweet. Sweet. I gotta put my Give Local York page up so I can see it. York is doing well, very well.
Hi, good morning.
I can hear
Morning.
Julie, I just can't see her.
Oh, okay. What do I have to do, Scott? They said they can't see me yet.
Oh no, they'll do it. They'll do it.
Oh, okay.
Good morning, everybody. It is 9:20 a.m. and we are at $542,810 for Give Local York 2020. Absolutely incredible. I don't have it in front of me, but I know that we did $500,000 in the 9 a.m. hour last year. I'm pretty sure we are now ahead of that. with 2,588 donors. Absolutely crazy. So, joining me right now, I have Joyce and Julie from the York Area Housing Group. So the York Area Housing Group right now sitting at $5,000 raised from 24 donors. Joyce, good morning. Can you tell us a little bit about York Area Housing Group? Now, you know, Joyce, I love York Area Housing Group. I believe I supported York Area Housing Group last year for Give Local York, but tell our audience a little bit about your organization.
Mm-hmm. So we're a nonprofit affordable housing provider, providing housing throughout all of York County. We serve low-income individuals. We've been in existence for 49 years. Woo-hoo. We're going to be 50 next year, and we're so excited about it.
Excellent. Now, Julie, I understand that it is your daughter's birthday today. Is that correct?
Yes, Allison is 7 today.
All right. Well, happy
Happy
birthday, Allison. So,
birthday.
Julie, you're a board
Happy
member
birthday,
for York
Allison.
Area Housing Group. Can you tell us a little bit about what these funds mean to York Area Housing Group that are raised through Give Local York?
Yeah, as the board is just so happy that we're able to support our residents throughout this historic time, but also the importance of our emergency fund. You know, a lot of people they have limited resources and they don't have funds for basic supplies like a bed and pillows and toiletries. So we're hoping to help them with that and just basic needs. Sometimes they don't have enough food, and so we're happy to be able to raise funds to help them stabilize their lives.
Yeah, that's excellent. I'm looking at your page on givelocalyork.org right now. So $25 supports transportation needs for residents without access to bus service. $50 provides basic necessities for new residents who have nothing. $200 enables a twin bed to be purchased for a new resident that was homeless. $500 to the newly established rental emergency fund. So, Joyce, can you talk a little bit about what that rental emergency fund looks like? And it's my understanding that this is kind of the kickoff to that, correct?
Yes, absolutely. So not all of our residents receive subsidy to help offset their rent costs. So we do have residents that are impacted by the coronavirus that have either been laid off or just lost employment completely. And so we know rent is going to be a struggle. When you're in a situation where you have to try to decide, am I going to buy food, or do I pay my utilities, or do I pay my rent? What do I do? And so we want to help them, in this time of need. Especially for me, it really rings a bell. It hits home because as a single parent years ago, I went through that same kind of scenario. So I know what it's like. And so we want to do our part, at least start with our residents and help them out.
Now, Julie, I scrolled to the bottom of the Give Local York page and it lists some volunteer opportunities, board and committee membership. As a board member, can you talk a little bit just about what it's like to be involved with this organization and how it feels to work with the York Area Housing Group?
Yeah, well, we've had a lot of great board members over the years, and we work collaboratively. I think we work very well as a group, and we are getting ready to celebrate our 50th anniversary. So we're doing a little bit to ramp up the board and get all the great minds that can help take us to the next level and just greater support the needs of the community and the organization.
That's excellent. So we'll wrap up here in just a couple seconds, but Joyce, can you just speak broadly? Obviously, the coronavirus has presented some unprecedented challenges. What are some of the challenges that your organization has faced now and what you anticipate facing here in the coming months? Because I think that that's going to be the theme of our conversations today. So I'm curious, what challenges you guys foresee?
Well, because we serve 500 individuals on an annual basis, we are going through making sure we have extra supplies needed to keep our buildings sanitized, disinfected, trying to minimize the risk for our residents to, catch this disease. And so that'll continue all those efforts that we've been putting through, because we want to make sure not only are our residents safe, our staff that operate all of our sites, that they're safe as well too.
We really appreciate everything that you guys do for the York community. Absolutely
thank
amazing
you.
organization. So if you are sitting watching this video right now, head to givelocalyork.org, search for the York Area Housing Group, and I'm pulling up your website. It's yorkareahg.org, correct?
Correct.
All right, excellent. Julie, other than Allison's birthday, we're very excited. Any last words? Any big
She's
plugs?
very excited.
Good.
Yeah, look for great things. We're getting ready, really excited about celebrating our 50th anniversary and really just seeing our new normal in the next couple weeks and months.
Awesome. Well, thank you both for joining us. Thanks for everything that you do for York.
Thank you.
We're going to sign off here.
Thank you.
If you are watching right now, stay tuned. We've got more interviews to come with awesome York area nonprofit leaders. My name is Philip. We are at $570, almost $580,000 for Give Local York.
Go York.
Thanks,
Go
everybody.
York.
Go York.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
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 Thank you. Good morning, everybody. It is 10 o'clock. We have $678,000 raised. It is Give Local York 2020. All right, guys. So again, it's 10 a.m. 600 and we're gonna call it 680,000 because by the time I am done with this sentence, yep, $680,000 has been raised for York County nonprofits. I am here talking to Tristan and Emerson Rankin with Coats of Friendship, who, gotta say, yes, they are the youngest folks I'll be interviewing today. Also, probably the coolest folks that I'll be interviewing today. So, guys, Coats of Friendship. Tristan, can you tell me a little bit about Coats of Friendship? That's awesome. And so, Emerson, can you tell me how'd you guys come up with this idea? I know that you've got a board of directors. It's all young folks like yourselves. So, where'd this come from? Why are you guys doing this?
Outside, and then for 3 hours he was in a garbage bag trying to stay warm. Everybody passed him, they just looked at him, didn't give him anything, and then another homeless man came by and gave him his jacket. And Tristan wanted he didn't want just one homeless man to have a jacket, he wanted both of them and like all people that need a jacket.
That's awesome.
So
So
that's why we want to start the nonprofit.
that's awesome. So Tristan, you guys collect jackets for all shapes, all sizes, men, women, and children. How many coats did you guys give out last year?
So last year we collected all in total over 5,700.
That's insane. That is so awesome. So I'm looking at your metrics here. So $5 will purchase a used coat, $25 will purchase a new coat, and $100 you can purchase 20 used coats. That's absolutely awesome. You guys have a $500 goal for today. I think you're going to blow it out of the water. So tell us a little bit, Tristan, about the organization. I mean, it's you, it's Emerson. Who else is involved, and how did that group kind of form?
Well, so the first people that did it were some kids from my Cub Scout group. There was Troy and Joey, and then Troy's sister joined and Emerson joined. So we started out with 5 people, and then all my friends heard about it and it just grew onto that.
That's awesome, man. So Emerson, what do you think this means for people to be able to get a warm coat that really need it, and how does that make you feel?
Well, it makes me feel great, and when I see the people get jackets, I just like right when they put on the jacket, right when they see the jacket that they like, it's just a smile goes on their face, and that puts a smile on my face too. So it's great. Like my favorite part of the year is distribution when I see everybody get a smile on their face.
That's awesome, man. So hey, people can find out about you. Obviously, givelocalyork.org. Search for Coats of Friendship. Donate. These guys have a $500 goal. Let's smash that out of the water. And then you guys are on Facebook as well, correct?
Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah.
And
Facebook
YouTube
and Instagram and YouTube. That is awesome. You guys are killing it. So, Tristan, anything else you guys want to say? I mean, what's the big pitch here? Let's get people to donate. You guys are a grassroots organization. You're really helping people. You're keeping people safe in more ways than one. So the platform is yours, man.
we're aiming for 6,000 this year, because we got pretty close last year, and we think that with all your support, we can nail it and we can get our goal for this year.
Well, I think that if you guys donate, we'll probably be able to get a jacket, and that'll just be a huge support. Just one jacket. Some people after distribution only take one jacket, and I bet if you donate, you'll probably get a smile on your face because you will know that you gave a jacket to someone that needed it.
That's awesome, man. Well, hey, you guys are absolutely incredible. You know, I think that it's, speaking from experience, it's pretty rare to have guys as young as you form a 501c3, go through this process, really be passionate about something, and give back to your community. So everybody can check out your Facebook page. I'm on your Facebook page looking at Coats of Friendship. You gotta, if you're watching this, you gotta check out the Facebook page just to see that logo, because that logo is awesome. It's Coats with a little smiley face in it. I just think it's incredible. You guys are killing it on social media. So really, you know, I'm a city resident. I've seen the work that you guys do. It's very, very important. So thank you guys for joining us. If you have, Tristan, you got one thing to say to people to sign off. What's that one thing going to be?
Our goal is just to make the world a little bit warmer, one coat at a time.
Oh my gosh. You didn't even have to read that off the sign behind you. That just came right off the cuff. I love it. So make the world warmer, one coat at a time. You guys are awesome. Anytime you want to come back and chat, let's do it. I'm excited to see the places you guys are going to go. So thanks for joining us. And we are at, oh my God, you guys, you're on with me right now. $700,000 raised so far, and it's only 10 a.m. So this is going to be quite the day. I know you guys are, you know, you're juggling school. You've got virtual school. That's all crazy. Here's the real question, though. Are you going to stay up until midnight tonight?
Probably.
All right, good.
Yeah, probably.
All right. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. And if you are watching on YouTube right now, obviously, stay with us. We're going to have Joe from the YMCA of York County join us in just a few minutes. But Chris, can we go to one of our cool videos? All right. Tristan, Emerson, thank you guys so much. Really appreciate it.
Leading the way in these strange new times are the fresh produce stackers,
Audio good?
the non-stop haulers, and the online order fillers. You're our neighbors, our friends. You, our family. From first light to overnight, you work tirelessly to help when needed the most. We are one team, and it's an honor to serve with you. Today and every day. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. It is 10:20 a.m. We are at $743,000. When we come back in just a second, I've got 2 prize winners to announce. All right, guys, we are back. It is Give Local York 2020. Like I said, we're at 740. Holy, we just had a big jump, $748,000. So the 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. hour was the ACNB Workday Warm-Up Prize. We have 2 winners to announce. The large medium prize winner is the York County Food Bank, absolutely critical in times like this, and the small, extra small prize winner, Leadership York. So congratulations to 2 very worthy organizations, and thanks to ACNB for sponsoring the Workday Warm-Up Prize. So all morning we've had special guests on from York County nonprofits that are participating in Give Local York. Right now I've got Joe from the YMCA of York County. Joe, how's it going so far, man?
Life's pretty good. It's Give Local York. Healthy and happy, and I have no legitimate reason to complain given the state of things.
That's awesome, man. So hey, you guys have about $19,000 raised so far. You've got a $35,000 goal. You're absolutely going to smash that. And what I love about your page is that you have these goals or these metrics. You know, you've got $50 provide books for kiddos in emergency childcare, $200 rent equipment for the food program that feeds hungry kids. Obviously, with this pandemic that we're currently facing, we look to these institution organizations like the YMCA. So, you know, this is your platform, man. Can you tell us a little bit about what you guys do and the impact that you have on our community?
Well, when this whole pandemic really hit full force, we had to close down our buildings. That didn't mean we had to close down and stop what we're doing because, like you were saying, we have a lot of great work in the community to further our mission of making sure everyone lives their best and healthiest lives possible. So even though we closed our buildings, our wellness programs, our youth sport, all our preschools, all that we had to close per the governor's orders, we still kept going our food distribution down in Southern York County, our meal program here in York City, our new American Welcome Center, our men's residence, and now we just opened up childcare for children of essential employees just these past few weeks. And through those programs, we've really been touching the lives of thousands of people who really just need all the help they can get during this difficult time. And we're also communicating with all of our members, donors, supporters, anyone on our email list with daily emails out every day that show people the impact of the Y and their support, and also gives them wellness resources, exercise videos, youth and family activities. And it's really been great to see the Y family rally around these causes in this community to make sure that everyone gets through this crisis.
Yeah, and I get those emails every morning. I look forward to them every morning. You know, I think one thing about the YMCA is that many people associate the Y, or may associate the Y, just with your location in downtown York. But as you pointed out, you have Southern Community Services as well. Can you talk a little bit about the work that you guys do in Southern York County as well?
Yep. In Southern York County, we have a very special program called Southern Community Services, which is more than just a food pantry. It does have a fantastic food pantry that's been serving the community in ways that much more than it has before this crisis hit. So the need for the food pantry is there, and they're meeting that need, but also has case management services and referral services where people get energy assistance or legal assistance or job finding assistance, just whatever needs they have at that time. And then there's also all sorts of kids' toys and clothing there as well. So it has lots of resources besides food that really meet all the needs of the people down in Southern York County.
Yeah, and I think the thing that you hit on there is that the Y really is a community. And even I'm looking at your donation page right now. Recent donor is Corey Strathmeyer. So there, you know, it's really a holistic community that you guys have. You and the relief programs feeding 300 families every month. 250 people in stable housing, homes for 110 men, meals to 200 children daily. You guys really have an impact. And I know that you're doing the United Way partner match since you're a United Way partner. I think one of the best things that the Y has brought on in the last few years has been the New American Welcome Center. I know that Jose does excellent work there. Jose is also a very, very busy guy, and sometimes I think doesn't get the time to really talk about the great work that is done there. So if you can expand on the New American Welcoming Center and the great work that happens there.
This morning, we actually had a live stream interview with Jose where he talked about all the cool things going on. So if you go over to our Facebook page, you can hear it straight from Jose's mouth. But I'll try and do a little bit of justice right now. The New American Welcome Center is basically Jose and a few staff over there who work with new arrivals to the area, not necessarily immigrants, because a lot of them are from Puerto Rico, and those are United States citizens by definition. And again, he just meets them where they are and gets them whatever they need to thrive in their new homes, especially given this current situation. Imagine if you didn't speak the language, know the culture, all of a sudden you're thrust into this new community, and then this crisis hits, and it's already not normal for the people whose normal it is, and that's not normal for your not normal, and then your life is just spiraling out of control. So he'll help them find employment, he'll help them find energy assistance, relief programs, food pantries, connect them with other organizations who can meet those needs, because like you said, Jose is a busy guy. He knows everyone. So if he can't help you directly, there's a 100% chance we'll be able to find someone who can help you in some way. And that program, again, does whatever it takes to make sure that people live their best lives possible.
Yeah, absolutely. So I know you gotta get to your next thing. If people want to find out more about the YMCA, they can go to givelocalyork.org. You might be on that page right now. Search for the YMCA of York and York County. Their website is yorkcoymca.org. I love, Joe, you got the big Give Local York logo right on the front page right now, and your website right at the top, it says we may be closed, but our mission never stops. So if there's one takeaway that you think people should have about the YMCA in this time of need on Give Local, it's kind of the perfect storm for everybody here. What do you want people at home to hear about the YMCA today?
I would want them to hear that we're here for you. We will do whatever it takes to help you within our means, and if we can't help you, like Jose, we'll find someone who can, because we're a family here, and we want to see you thrive in this life as much as you possibly can.
Awesome, man. Well, hey, I really appreciate it. You guys have a great goal of $35,000. You've got, actually, just in the time we're talking, you went from $19,450 to $19,840. So congratulations. You guys are going to kill it today. Thanks for everything. Thanks for everything that you do today, but year round. Really appreciate it. You guys are great partners for our community, and we're happy, obviously, to have you as participants for Give Local York. So thanks so much, man.
Thank you. Have a great day too.
Awesome. So we are sitting now at $765,000 raised, 3,626 donors to 298 organizations. It is Give Local York Day. We've got 13 hours left. Chris and I are probably going to hop over to Facebook here sometime in the next 15 minutes or so. Yeah.
Let me unmute myself. Things are going great. What an awesome day this has been so far. And like you said, I think we're actually going to jump over to the Give Local York Facebook page.
Yep.
So if people want to see kind of what we're doing here on YouTube and vice versa, let's jump on over there. We'll see, maybe we can bring in a friend or two. Maybe we'll find Megan, and then we'll be back here on YouTube throughout the day as well. So this has been a lot of fun, and it sounds like we're raising a lot of money and getting a lot of donors to come in as well.
Absolutely. It's incredible. And you've got interviews at 11, right? You're doing the 11 o'clock interviews with the York JCC. Is that
that's
correct?
Right.
Awesome.
Yep. We've got plenty more interviews coming up. I've got the list here, but I got my brain going in a million places. But we'll be interviewing Heather Miller. Put it up on the screen here. We'll be interviewing Heather Miller from the York Jewish Community Center. And then we'll be interviewing Jonathan, who's going to be walking later tonight all the way up to York, about 21 miles, to really do something special for the community. So it's going to be a great day. Philip, I'll see you in a couple minutes here on Facebook.
All right, and hopefully we'll see you guys over there on Facebook too.
Perfect. Okay, cool. Thanks for letting me jump on there. All right. Sorry, I missed that. I had the computer